Jamie, we're here in Wichita, Kansas. You're homeless. Gosh, how old are you?
I am 19. I'll be 20 in December.
How long have you been homeless?
Off and on since I was 14.
And tell me about that.
Well, it was one night my parents kicked me out because they didn't like the guy I was with. And I went to the hotel and I saw all these people up there, and they put these little business cards up there, and it was for a safe place. And I talked to a guy that was putting them out, and his name is Jermaine. And he told me I should call them, that they could help me with a few things like food and hygiene stuff and other resources. So I called them, and then I think I was 15 or 16, so I ended up going to the children's home because I was a runaway. I ran away from home, I guess. And after that I started, I didn't like all the structure, so I ran away from home again, and I was just sleeping underneath the Douglas Bridge for a while. We'd go to the Salvation Army and get blankets, and then we'd just go down there and sleep. And the rest of the day would be around the town. When it was in the wintertime, I was pregnant and I didn't have anywhere to go, so I was outside. We were underneath the boathouse bridge. I think that's McLean or whatever. And I don't know. It got pretty scary sometimes, and then sometimes we didn't have any food, so we'd call a safe place. I mean, we didn't have very many choices. There's some places like the drop-in, and they serve lunch, but you have to be 18 to eat there.
I can't imagine being 14, 15, 16 homeless. What goes through your mind?
At first I thought if I could do it, I was trying to prove to my parents that if they didn't want to help me, I could do it all on my own. I'm an adult, but I was wrong. And I got in trouble a couple of times. I got in trouble for possession. I got disorderly conduct. I've gotten in trouble quite a few times. And then I was with this guy, Kelby, and he started doing a whole bunch of drugs, crack, cocaine, and meth, and we'd been together for 4.5 years, so it's pretty hard to leave. And then he went to jail for possession and a couple other things. And during that time, I went to group on Thursday night group a couple of times. And then I went to stay at a friend's house. And some bad stuff happened there, and so I got caught up in therapy. And I've been doing therapy ever since then.
Now, group is something that Safeway provides, right?
Safe place.
Safe place.
Yeah.
Gosh, I almost
There's a lot of youth like me, and they go down there and you get together and they have a dinner, and then we do activities and talk, and I don't know.
So right now a church has put you up for 4 days in a hotel.
Uh-huh.
What happens after that?
Well, I have to find an apartment. I received disability, and with that I hope to get an apartment.
What's your future like?
I don't know right now. Can't really tell the future. I hope to get an apartment because I have custody of my son now. I just don't have residential custody until I get my own place.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
To be able to live with my son, and to be able to provide everything that he would need to make that possible. To find that one therapist you don't want to throw a stapler at her face. You just want to talk to her and she understands you at your level, and when I get back from overseas, I want to go back to school and become a social worker or whatever RISA is. that helps kids that were like me in my situation.
This is pretty awesome. Overseas, you're going overseas?
I'm in the National Guard.
Oh, you're going in the National Guard. Are you just enlisted, or?
No, I'm in the National Guard. I get deployed on September 20th.
Wow. Iraq, Afghanistan,
Kuwait.
Kuwait. Wow. Good for you. Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
Thank you.